and she's been in real estate for 20 years. She's a luxury agent, spoken in 5 or 6 different countries. She's about to join you right now. Amber Anderson, welcome.
I'm super excited. I'm here up in Anaheim at the Tom Ferry Success Summit, and yesterday we had so much fun. I spoke on a breakout session about video and kind of my top 3 questions I get asked, what to do with your video once you have it, and then of course how you do it. And it was perfect timing because we just launched our first video product, which you can find at videomarketingsells.com. But then we followed it up today with a live cast for Tom Ferry. I think there was over 2,000 people on the live cast, but they have up to 100,000 people, and it was very cool. So I think there was a lot of value that we were able to provide, and this is just such a great event. It's the best of the best from all over the United States, some even from all over the world, I should say. So it's a good way for me to just recharge, connect, and learn best practices, and really more than anything be able to deliver some value in hopes that I can have an impact on their business. So I want to take you upstairs because one of my favorite vendors is here, BombBomb. When you're getting started with video, it was the one that I started with first. So come on up and we'll check it out. So one of the things that when you first start coming here as a new agent or an agent who's been in the business, there's so much content, there's so many breakout sessions, and it can seem a little overwhelming. I mean, the value of the information you receive here is second to none, but my recommendation is just pick your top 3. You're gonna have probably 50, but take your top 3, focus on those so you can really put together a plan to get those implemented, so you make sure you get it done and make those differences in your business. Okay, so check this out. You have to check out BombBomb. It's definitely, it has to be a resource for you, not just for clipping quick videos to send to clients or send to agents when you want to get your offers accepted, but even as a way to have a follow-up program. We put all of our professional videos onto BombBomb because they are the best, so check them out.
Welcome back to Livecast. We just wrapped session number 3 of our breakouts. The attendees are moving to the last breakout sessions of the week. But here with me on Livecast, I've got Amber Anderson and Chris Kwan. They are 2 of this year's breakout speakers. Thank you so much for you both being on with us. Let's go ahead and jump right into the interview. I would love it if you could introduce yourselves to our viewers and tell us a little bit about your market as well as your breakout topic.
Perfect. I'll go first. My name is Amber Anderson, and I am based in La Jolla, California, so just an hour and a half south. And I have been doing video probably since 2010 is when I shot my first video. But a little bit about me and my team. It's a very small team. It's my husband and I as my partner. I have a full-time marketing director, and then I also have an ops manager. Last year we did 1.3 in GCI, about 72 million in sales volume. I'm a mom. I've got 2 little girls, soon to be 5 and 6. I'm 40 years old, and I've been in this business for a decade now, but in my market, that is like rookie years. So video was really my way that I could break into a market that was dominated by like half a dozen agents, truly. But we're taking that market share, so it's all working out.
So our theme today is then and now. We opened the show showing a video of Tom a decade ago, shooting some video in New York City. And really what we're digging into is you have to get started, right? You have to get started, you have to go all in. I would love to hear about your then and now. You know, what got you into real estate? What got you into specifically marketing, and specifically within that, video marketing?
My then, and especially if your video is our topic, I started, I should say, I had a speaking coach at the time, and he started doing video, and I realized I started in Rancho Santa Fe. I had no experience in real estate. I had been a lender for a few years, but I started realizing like this was my way that I could create my narrative and my voice, and most importantly, my brand. I'm in a luxury market, and so I wanted to fish in the right pond, which is why I came to work for Sothebys International Realty. It was in Rancho Santa Fe. Law of proximity alone would include that I would get that type of buyer. But video, when I say then, is I just started doing it. So and that's really, I think, for anybody, is just get started. Don't worry about your lighting. Don't worry about, we have cameras that can do it. And I mean, I look back, I spoke in Australia in 2012, and I was showing these videos, and it's like, I'm in Coronado, and I'm like, I'm here today at the Coronado Street Fair, and my hair's blowing, and you can barely even hear it because the wind is like but that's what you posted and that's what you did, and it did have an impact on everybody. Now, I unfortunately didn't have a passion for editing like Chris did, and so I kind of got burnt out, and I was doing my own. So interesting enough, I kind of stopped doing video for about a year just because I was just a little overwhelmed until I found my videographer. And really it was kind of the catalyst for me. It's just who my personality is. I am about highest and best use, and in front of a camera is where I excel. I would like to say I dominate video marketing in my space, and it has been the one way that I could stand out and be different. And when we say, you know, standing out of the crowd, there's no way you can't find me. So if you're in a market where agents have been in the business, you know, 3, 4 times, 5 times as long as I have, and they really have a true grip on market share, how do you stand out? Because a print ad isn't going to do anything. I didn't have the experience. I haven't sold the, you know, $500 million in home sales. And so I just started locally. I started it as a way of giving back. So from interviewing restaurants, starting it, you know, just as a means of knowing the community. But now, most of the time my calls go like this. Hey, I'm interviewing for a listing appointment. We saw your videos online and we would really love to interview you for the job, because video is the new way everybody is receiving their information. And so Google, we know, owns YouTube, and if you just search La Jolla Real Estate, I'm going to be in the top 6 of the top 10 videos organically just because we're hosting it there. And I think YouTube is that one area that people just, not people, agents, you just have to go and bite the bullet, spend some time, get it set up, but then spend some time actually setting it up properly. I did a domain for my YouTube channel, which is just amberanderson.video, and I probably share that more than I share people going to my website.
Oh, wow.
It has become a storefront, and so go there, R&D as much as you like, setting up playlist, because it's what my conversation piece is now is YouTube. I mean, the kids even if I'm showing a couple and they're in their 50s and we're leaving and the daughter's like, you know, I'm like, oh, you have to go to my YouTube channel. You have a YouTube channel? You know, so it's for everybody. It's not just the millennials that people think, you know.
So here, what we're trying to get past for our clients and members of our ecosystem is that fear of starting the video. You know, that first Instagram video, the first YouTube video, I don't have my rigs, I don't have the money, I'm not gonna look as good as X agent that has everything. What can you tell our viewers at home to help them get past that? To frankly handle those objections and get over their limiting beliefs.
Yep. Yeah, I would say preparation is key. And what I mean by preparation is, you know, do it like, there's obviously live, which is what we're doing today. And if you're not comfortable starting there, start by, you know, whether it's bomb or whatever you use, record a video, you know, practice it. I always had just a couple of, look, you can do it 2 ways. You can have a script and have a teleprompter and just read it, or you can put up a couple of bullet points and just speak freely and just be yourself, knowing that it's going to get edited. But do yourself the favor of seeing what you look like, because you're your own worst critic. I mean, I sometimes don't even want a video posted because my hair's out of place, and my team will be like, Amber, you're the only one who sees that, you know? But set yourself up for success. Make sure you have good lighting. You know, like I always say, get your hair done. There are studios available if you don't have one. But preparation and just a little bit of practice to see what you're most comfortable with, whether you can just do it on the cuff or if you should read it, is just something you just have to, and it's practice. You know, practice makes perfect with everything. You get more comfortable the more times you do it. I always say visualize who you're speaking to, because sometimes that helps. Put up a picture on your camera. You know, talk to an audience, because it's a little bit easier talking to one person than nobody or a mass, you know, and people connect more to that as well when you're talking one-on-one.
I would love to hear more about your content curation process, especially because first, people don't want to be in front of a camera, and second, people don't know what they need to say in front of the camera. So can you tell us how you curate your content, especially to be delivered to your market specifically? How do you research what you need to be delivering to your market?
Yeah, we have a schedule, and so we know from a content standpoint, we're going to be posting 4 videos a month on YouTube. There's obviously Facebook Lives and all those others and property videos that come in between. but we do want to have it planned out. I work with a videographer, so a lot of that falls on him. And I think that's super important if you don't want to do it yourself. I'm the very opposite of Chris, which that's the only way I'll get it done. It's important to have that relationship because that coach is also, or that videographer is going to help you feel more comfortable. And so we always shoot a vlog every month, and we use TubeBuddy. I'll do research as well of what are topics that are trending, so that we know that there's a couple questions that I'm going to be asked during that vlog. And then the other 3 for the month, we rotate through events or client testimonials or testimonials that I'm going to give for clients, which has become a really big thing. Doing events for other people's events. I'm all about doing videos now that are shareable into other network markets, tips or insights, and really just planning in advance and just having a video schedule, because time flies by, and really just then using the keywords, because at the end of the day, if nobody sees your video, what is the point? And we'll get to distribution, but I think it's just having that schedule and doing a little prep before, because I've been doing video for so long. But where I started is, what is something that your clients always ask you? Like whether it's a buyer who always says, what about that home inspection, or what does the process look like? And whatever that question is that you constantly get asked over and over, that you could answer in your sleep and answer with such confidence, that's what you record first. And that's what your content is, because that's valuable content that you can give back in your drip campaigns. And that's content, like you said, that you're comfortable with, you're gonna speak with passion, it. And I would say start there, because there's always something, even if it's that question of, so how's the market? Like whatever that is that you just know without a doubt, because you always do open houses or whatever it is, start there and build off of those. It's content, because it's just education at that point. It's not, and again, the biggest key, and I would say, don't make it about you, because as soon as you make it about us and what we look like and does anybody care what I have to say, you're gonna fail, and you're not gonna be comfortable. Make it about the person on the other end. Like, make it as if I'm doing them a disservice if I don't share. Like, do you really want to get your offer accepted? Well, here's the 3 tips that I always tell my clients on how to get your offer accepted. Start there, because it's genuine, it's truthful, it's authentic, and then it shows your personality too.
Certainly, fantastic. So for a new agent coming into the industry, one of the first things they need to start tackling is their marketing plan. Can you tell us a little bit more about your marketing plans, especially in relation to video? What percentage of that does it take up? A little bit about how you budget for that. Any insights you have for our viewers?
So video really is probably at the centerpiece of our entire marketing plan. And 18 months ago, I hired a full-time marketing director, and 50% of what she does is video, and not the creation or the editing or any of that. It's the distribution of the video and the setup. In the breakout session, I talk about the 20 places to post your video, because it's like, you can post a video if nobody sees it, what's the point? If you go to videomarketingsells.com, you can download that free checklist. In addition, it's a visual that has my face in the middle and all the places to post it. But it has become everything, because that's what we push, and we want the clients to know. I mean, and the clients are telling us, right? They're wanting to hire somebody who does video. I mean, it's over 73% of sellers, when they interview an agent, want to know that you're going to do video. But you can't just say, okay, I'm going to, do a video, loop it to, have some music overlay with some photos. Like, it really needs to be a higher level. And in my market, just doing a video isn't enough. I mean, I have to do 5 videos for one property, because what we found is every, say marketing planner, whoever we're targeting in that specific demographic of, is it a female that we're targeting? Is it, an older couple? Like, whatever it is, there is a different emotion that's attached to the music that's played or the scenes that we're showing. And so we have found that we do 5 different, it's a different approach these days, I would say.
Absolutely. We actually just got this question from the Livecast group. For those doing video, what is the best app or program to use if you're just getting started with video? I've dabbled with Facebook and IG stories, but that's it.
My favorite app, I would say, is BombBomb for video. And obviously a distribution, BombBomb can be just for one-offs. If I'm submitting an offer, I'll send a BombBomb to the agent. If I'm trying to get in touch with a client who's maybe gone dark, or just a way to introduce myself. But you can use BombBomb as a drip system, which is what we use. It's actually our follow-up campaign. So And the reason we use BombBomb is because it shows us the metrics, and we can see as soon as somebody opens up the video. So it doesn't just have to be a video that you can record right into BombBomb. We can actually upload our professional videos into the back end of that platform. So I love that. I've used BombBomb from the very beginning. Highly recommend it.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you. So we do have to wrap up here shortly as we need to go to breakout session number 4. But before we go, I'd love to ask you, Tom's theme this year is all in. Amber, what does that mean to you?
All in for me means just being a leader for my team and playing at a level 10, because I know that I need to show up in order for them to raise up and just be, play at the potential that they know they are, but I've got to start there. So my all in is me playing at a level 10. Awesome.
Right. Thank you so much, guys. That was awesome.
Good, thank you. You did great.
Yeah, you were awesome.
Thank you
For
very
first
much.
time.
Thank you.
Make sure you hit that little bell button so you get notified, as we'll be having new videos coming out every week. And of course, if you want to see more, click over here and you'll be taken to our next video. But most importantly, don't forget to tell all your family, friends, colleagues all about Amber, as we'd love to help you with all of your real estate needs here in San Diego. Ciao, ciao for now.